Morning, Danksters. That's right. It is Monday morning, guys. Well, Monday morning-ish. Brian decided he couldn't get out of bed. Me and Rosie were getting some cuddle time in this morning. Oh, Rosie the Bulldog down here, guys. What's happening, everybody? Oh, man, it is Monday morning. How was everyone's weekend out there? Beautiful weather, beautiful things happening out in the real world, guys. We're going to talk about it all. Hopefully everyone had a safe, a fun, and a high weekend, guys. I had a pretty good one. Didn't do shit yesterday. It was one of those days where you just lay in bed and you just do your thing. I laid on the couch. I laid on bed, took multiple naps. Great day. Great day. Me and Rosie the Bulldog are ready to ham it up today, guys. It is Movie Monday. We're going to talk the box office. We're going to talk the flops. We're going to talk the rumors. We're going to play a game. We got a lot of stuff. Wakey Bakey news. Today in history. We got shout-outs, guys. We got all the things, man. We're going to have a great weekend, guys. What did I want to talk about? I watched something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. We'll get into all that, guys. So buckle in, kick the tires, and light the fires, guys, because it is Monday morning. And we're going to start this week off right. That's right, guys. Buckle in. It's getting ready. We're going to light it, spark it, and fire it up, guys. Let's get high and talk about some movies. That's right. It's Movie Monday. Let's do it, guys.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
live. How's everyone doing out there today, guys? It is going well. It is going well. It is Monday morning. Oh, man. And we got a good one for you. Let's see where we at here. There we are. Make sure that we're live and everything's good. All right. Boom. All right, guys. How was everyone's weekend, man? Mine was pretty good. Saturday went out and did some running around, but Sundays are made for lounging, man. And I lounged in there. Didn't do shit yesterday. Watched some stuff. I got into Tropico. I don't know if you guys know about this game. It's an older game called Tropico. This is where you're a dictator of an island. It's like a world building game. And you put like your streets, you put your buildings, you put your government offices. You do all the things a dictator would do. And then the people rebel against you or they don't. You got to hustle trying to fix unemployment, fix homelessness, all the things a dictator would do. So I spent most of the weekend playing that. Pizza sucks in Mexico. Oh, man. Pineapple on pizza, don't you know what you miss? I actually had a pineapple pizza yesterday, guys. I had bought a frozen Canadian bacon pineapple pizza, and apparently when I was in shipping, it had defrosted a little bit and it had pushed up against the box. So half of it had folded over. So I had like half a calzone and half a pizza. But I'm okay. You know, I used to manage a pizza place. I used to run a pizza place. Mud Sharks Pizza right here in beautiful Needles, California. And what it was is I would run, I ran it, I managed it for like a year and a half, 2 years. And I'd come in every morning, I'd make the dough, I'd make the sauce, I'd do all the things. We made it from scratch. But I'm telling you, I know pineapple on pizza. Oh my God. What a fucking. I'm going to pull out. Watch out, guys. I'm pulling out the Ratatouille card. That's right. I'm laying down the Ratatouille card. You're like, what's Ratatouille? What does Ratatouille have to do with this? I'm going to tell you what Ratatouille has to do with this. Pineapple on pizza, guys. When fucking it comes fresh out of the oven, I'm talking the mozzarella. The mozzarella is just fucking melting. I'm talking fresh, piping hot out of the oven. And your pineapple merges with the mozzarella. And there's something about it, man. The hot mozzarella, the fucking pineapple, the juices, the cheese. Oh, you throw the ham in there. I'm telling you, man. And you're like, what does Ratatouille have to do with this? You don't bring up my rat friend unless Ratatouille, guys, he got fruit, he got cheese, and he mixed them together, and it created a sensation that rocked Ratatouille world to this day, guys. Same deal. You got fruit, you got cheese, you mix them together in a hot pizza oven. And I'm telling you, man, there's nothing like it. I know it's blasphemy. I know pepperoni, bacon, pineapple, jalapeno. You can keep your anchovies, John. Oh man. So yeah, a little deformed, but yeah, I'm telling you, man, pineapple pizza, right when it comes out of the oven. Oh man, Sugarfoot, how's it going? How's it going? I'm telling you. I've never been an anchovy guy. I'm not a fish guy. I'm not a fish guy at all. I'll eat some lobster, I'll eat some shrimps, some scrimps, but I'm not a fish guy. I'm not eating halibut. I had salmon once and it was all right. I'm just not a fish guy. Just not my thing. All right, guys. Let's get up into this thing, man. Like they said, let's get up into this thing. It's Monday. Got a ton of people up in here already, man. Nice. Good morning, Steven, all the way from Tijuana. Pizza sucks in TJ. It's the water. Isn't that what they say? Like really good New York style pizza, they actually like bottle in the water from New York, the tap water, so it tastes the same or something. Isn't that like a thing? Lonnie, good morning, Lonnie. Lonnie had a hell of a weekend, man. Lonnie was out at the cosplay convention, guys, up in Vegas. Saw Jeremy made it up that way. I felt left out, man. It felt left out. No, that was a good one. Who was there? Was it Lex Luthor? Somebody big was there. I know there was wasn't it Breaking Bad? Well, the dude from Breaking Bad, right? John, the main guy, Gus Fring. I think he was there. But good, yeah, good show. It looked like a good con. Good con. Larry, open carry Larry, all the way from Texas. What's up, okay, Larry? How you doing? Who else we got up in here this morning? We got Supernova, Mama Mike. What's up, Mr. Supernova Mike? How are you, buddy? I was just thinking about you. What the fuck was it? I'll remember here in a few minutes. I was actually just thinking about you. Damn, what was it? What was it with Supernova Mike? Oh well. We got Rosie Key. Rosie Key is in the house this morning, getting ready for work, or maybe not. I don't know. It was a good weekend, Rosie says. Nice, nice. Like the crazy guy from The Crow, Skank, fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. The skanky guy from The Crow. Oh man. Yep, there she is. She'll be headed off to work soon, Rosie Key. We got Back to Retro in the house, guys. That's right. Check out Back to Retro Review. Great, great channel. Great, great guy. Man, I'm loving his stuff over on the Mod Squad, the PAX breaks and all this. I like that they're trying new stuff, man. So I'm going to tell you, Back to Retro, you're a bad boy. Bad, 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 bad boys make me feel so good, like I knew you would. Bad Boys, guys. He reviewed Bad Boys up and live over on Back to Retro Review here on the YouTube, guys. Go check it out. I'm going to tell you, Back to Retro, you're going to hate me. My birthday is on the 7th. And we're working on it. I can't guarantee we're going to do it. But it looks like for my birthday, we might be headed up to Universal Studios for Fan Fest nights. Now, if you guys haven't seen this, this is they basically reenact Back to the Future. Biff's out there, Marty, the son, George. George is out there. The Fishes Under the Sea dance. They actually you get to attend the Fish Under the Sea dance. You're walking around in the courtyard that they actually filmed the movie. It's oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So don't hate me, Back to Retro. We're trying to get up there for my birthday. I'll film it definitely, but I might get to live the Back to the Future experience. I'm trying, but I'll bring it live to you guys. I'll bring it live. It looks pretty good, man. It looks like you get to interact with the characters. You get to walk around Hill Valley in the 50s. Mayor Goldie Wilson is there, but he's not the mayor yet. It looks pretty cool. If you guys haven't checked it out, Universal Fan Fest nights. A lot of people have already gone, posted their videos and stuff. It looks pretty cool. There's a Star Trek experience. Whoa, Rosie. Rosie did you guys see that? Rosie threw my cord up in the air there. There's a Star Trek experience as well. Dungeons and Dragons experience. And then I want to say there's some anime stuff. Like One Piece. Is that a thing? One Piece? I think so. There's some anime stuff there. So yeah, we're looking on trying to get up there. It's a little pricey, but it's a birthday. If we don't do that, then we're probably going to do the John Wick experience up in Vegas. There's going to be an experience involved. there will be an experience involved for my birthday, guys. So yeah, I look forward to that. I thought of you when I saw that Back to Retro. I thought, man, he would die to do that, to be in the fucking movie, to like be living it. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. There's a guy, Adam DeWoo, who I don't know how I feel about his channel. It's called the Daily Woo, I think it's called, and he's obsessed with Back to the Future. And he was like a fucking kid in the candy store. People made videos from his experience, like not just his video. People were like, Adam Daewoo had the best day ever. Um, yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty different. April, April, happy Monday. Out with my group of man children planting freedom seeds in the desert. That's fucking pretty awesome, man. Good for you. Good for you, John. That's actually pretty awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. I've never been to Universal Studios, Steven. That's my jam, man. I've been going there for a long time. I love I got back into it. So my dad and mom took me when I was younger, probably like 12, 13. I remember I got to lift the A-Team van. They had it like on a thing. But I know when I got to I was the kid that they chose to on the tour to do the ET ride the bike thing. So man, it stuck with me. Made me want to be a filmmaker, got me excited about it. And then when I was actually old enough to start making my own vacations as an adult, that's first place, man. Like I remember the kids were probably about, I think Brandon was almost 10, maybe like 8. Trini was like 6. Um, and I got that first big tax return. You guys know what I'm talking about. When you got kids, you get that fucking first big tax return. I remember I had just got divorced. So every tax return up to that was like dual income and nothing. It wasn't a big tax return. It'd be like a 2 grand or something, which is pretty big. But like you see other people getting like 10 grand and stuff back. So that first year, man, I remember I filed my taxes and I saw the number and I was like, holy shit, we're going on vacation. So we ended up, I remember when I told the kids we that's all we did, man, for birthdays, for holidays. It was Universal Studios. I remember one time Trini my daughter was about 5 or 6, and we had to bump her hair up. You remember Bump It's? There was like you would bump it so it'd be higher. So we bought a Bump It and we put her in platform shoes so she could get on rides because she was too little. In retrospect, probably not the safest thing to do in the world, but whatever. Um, and I remember we went there, everything was cool. We met SpongeBob, and SpongeBob chased me down the fucking main street because he wanted to belly bump me. I was a bigger guy then. He wanted to belly bump me. And man, we were hooked from then. Every year, you guys all know I worked a seasonal Halloween job. As soon as that would wrap up, we would 1st of December, first, second week of December, boy, we had it up every year. It was Universal Studios, Knott's Berry Farm. We do all the things. Whoa, lost a little. Oh. Lost the light there. Lost a little bit of light. But yeah, man, good times. Good times. Let's see. Universal is the best theme park. I prefer it over Disney, Six Flags, and SeaWorld. I agree, man. I agree. I love me Universal. That's always on the list, always the first one up. I've had season passes most of my adult life. Same with Knott's Berry Farm, man. If you're a Southern California local or you live near Southern California, man, Knott's Berry Farm, affordable. Talking under $110 a foot, maybe 130 now, for a year pass. No blackout dates, and they let you make payments. I mean, geez, what more do you need? Yeah, Knott's Berry Farm is the shit. Universal Studios is the shit, man. Good times. But yeah, we're gonna try to get down there. They do it right, man. Universal Studios. But if we don't do that, then Vegas. They got the John Wick experience, which we're gonna do. eventually, no matter what. But if we don't make it to LA, we're going to run up and do some stuff. So there'll be videos involved for my birthday. Either way, all the rich kids got vacation, and USS Flags had skateboards and a surfboard. I didn't have a skateboard or a surfboard. And I don't remember us really. I mean, we went on some vacations as a kid. It was just me. I was an only child, but not a shit ton. Not like what I did, not like what for my kids, where it was like every year, every half a year, we would figure something out. That was more for me than the kids. Let's be honest. But it is what it is, guys. All right. Six Flags was 45 minutes away, so summer was cool, and a dope dirt bike track out there too. So I guess, yeah, man, Six Flags. If you lived close, like I hear people talk about knots and just getting dropped off for the day as kids. Like that's what you did on your Friday night, is you went to Knott's Berry Farm. Parents would get you a season pass for the year, drop you off. You go hanging with your friends like you're going to a movies on a Friday night or something. Kind of a cool way to grow up, I would think. Those theme parks get small quick too, man. Once you've been to it a few times, you just know where everything is. It gets small quick. What would it be like? Supernova. Is Supernova Mike still on here? Supernova actually worked Disneyland. What is that like, Supernova? If you're still on here, what is that like working a theme park? Is it like working any other would it be similar to working a casino job, like a resort? Like people come, people go. I always thought, I guess the White Lotus does it a little bit in their show, but I always thought a sitcom at a resort, at a whether it be casino, Disneyland, whatever, where people come and go every 3 or 4 days, like that would be the show. What people are kind of like the Love Boat, I guess, but better, but better. I still have a VHS tape from when I was 16, 17 of me and the Star. Is that the one in Vegas, Lonnie? That Star Trek experience up in Vegas? I tried to go to that, but they had shut it down. And the casino is still Star Trek out, even though they transitioned away from it. There's you can see the walls and stuff where it was all Star Trek stuff. Yeah, I never got to do that one. I never got to do Universal. Yeah, Vegas had one too. It was Captain Kush. What's up? It was is it the W? It's the convention center now. It used to be the Hilton, and now I think it's the W. But they had a Star Trek experience in the casino for years, man. It was pretty good, from what I hear. You know what? Let me look this up real quick. All right, the Star Trek. It was called Star Trek: The Experience. I wonder if there's any videos of it. Las Vegas, yeah, Las Vegas Hilton 98 through 2008. So it ran quite a bit. Huh. This is saying 95. I think these dates are wrong on this one. Here, let's check it out. So it was called the Klingon Encounter, the Star Trek Vegas Experience. Let's check this out here. Let me share the screen with you guys. All right. Let's check this out. This is the one I didn't get to go to.
Before you board the shuttlecraft, let's go over a few important
this must be like the...
Food and beverages are not allowed on the shuttlecraft. You should not board if you are pregnant, have a heart condition, or suffer from back or neck trouble.
What was that? What was that? So this must be the queue. This must be what they show you in the queue. Look at this fake pregnant lady with this fake muscle man.
Is not bored if you are pregnant, have a heart condition, or suffer from back.
They don't even say anything. That's a true couple. They just look at each other and be like, well, you're pregnant, bitch. And then she just walks away.
Or neck trouble. You must be at least 42 inches.
Oh, no.
You have boarded the shuttlecraft. Please move to the farthest seat so we can make room for you. So any personal items.
But you're now aboard a spacecraft.
What?
This is the Federation Starship Enterprise, and you're now about 10 billion miles from Earth. And that's not all. You see, you're no longer in the year 2008 anymore. This is what you would call the future. The year is 2371.
Wait, 2371? I was supposed to have a break in like 5 minutes.
Who's in charge here?
Yes, I am.
I am. Please step this way. Someone from security will brief you after the transporter officer will take you there.
Everyone else follow me to the bridge. Quickly, everyone. There's no time to lose.
It does. It looks like
Star
Star Tours.
Keep moving and follow me.
It's a pretty,
I'm
wow.
sure you all have a lot of questions. If you'll just be patient, we'll explain everything. Don't worry, we're going to do everything we can to get you back to your own century. We're about to board the ship's bridge. For security reasons, we have you stand towards the back. Right this way, everyone. Move in quickly.
This way, following me. We ask that you stay in the center of the gray area on the deck, standing clear of the
wow,
floor of
they
the
actually had the
as we will
fucking-
need access to them.
Wow, that's kind of
Stay
cool.
in the center of the gray area on the deck, standing clear of the floor of the aft consoles as we will need access to them.
Ensign.
I'd be where the hollow deck is.
Continue moving all the way in.
I want that job. The job just sitting there fucking pushing
Right to the
buttons.
bridge.
Go ahead, sir.
Have we lost the Klingons?
No, sir. They're still in pursuit.
Oh,
Go
they
to red
even
alert.
got the...
Aye, sir. Red alert.
I'm Commander Will Riker of the USS Enterprise. There isn't much time, so I'll get right to the point. You've all been abducted from the 20th century by a hostile group of aliens known as Klingons.
No, no.
Lieutenant Edwards,
Sir?
give them a look at what's behind us.
Aye, sir. After you on screen.
Those ships are under the
Let's
command...
see. We'll fast forward. This seems like 20 minutes long.
Lieutenant Carson is your pilot when she's completed her pre-flight checks.
So then, yeah, you do that. There's a big queue, and then you get into the
Or
ride.
someone who needs help. Make sure to fasten their...
One final reminder, please do not remove your safety restraints until you're back to your own century. Following door is now secure. Attention all Starfleet personnel.
Let's see here. And then you go for a ride like on Star Tours, right?
I'm setting a course for the Rift.
Right behind you, Commander.
We'll keep the Klingons busy, Geordi.
Warp 6 for 3 seconds.
Whoa!
Aye, sir.
That looks kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie.
Drop down into the rings. I'm gonna scan for the Rift.
That looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then you end up in Vegas, yeah, at the
Hold
Hilton.
Too late.
It's over, humans. But take heart. Today is a good day to die. If you say so, Korath.
Oh, we got saved!
Downtown Las Vegas.
Do we have a live feed? Okay, we're going to Bill Murdoch live with a news free
Oh,
van
and they
standing by
actually
at
have
Nellis
like
Air
the
Force
news
Base.
involved and stuff.
At this time.
But what about the eyewitnesses, Colonel?
We've confirmed that what they saw was just a weather balloon.
But what about the explosions?
Sunspots.
That's kind of cool. I missed it, man. I wish I would have got to do it. 2010. That's crazy. That it ended. That's not that long ago. What, 18 years? Whoa, shit. 18 years ago. I guess that is a long time ago. All right, guys. We've been screwing around long enough. Mr. Crispers is like, where the fuck is roll call at? What's going on with you guys? What's going on? It was in the Hilton, which is now the W, which I believe is the convention center. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. All right, guys, let's get into some roll call this morning, guys. Not role play, that's something different. Let's get into some roll call this morning, guys. You want a shout out? Blow up those comments. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's do it.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide.
The daily Dank calm is leading the way, shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike, Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Oh, roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey hooligans here keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review, bringing the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite. With the daily Dank.
We're keeping it inside. Hey. All right, guys. Big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Big shout out. Everyone working right now: Burger King, McDonald's, Jack and the Crag. I wish I could. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I had a baller. Wait a minute. I wish it was earlier. I'd go get me a sandwich. That's right, guys. Go hit up those places. Big shout out to everyone working right now, guys. Coffee shops, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, the Human Bean, and big shout out to everyone at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, the Healing Center, guys. Those bud tenders over there working it out for you guys, working hard for the money. So hard for you, honey. That's right. Go out there, show them some appreciation, guys. Big shout out to everyone out there this morning, guys. Let's see who we got. We got Stephen Wilson all the way from TJ this morning. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. How are you? We got Lonnie up in the house. Good morning, Lonnie, all the way from the big cosplay convention. Nice. Who else we got? We got Open Carry Larry. We got, light just went out again. Super Nova Mike. That's right. Disneyland's finest Nova Mike in the house. We got Rosie Key up in here this morning. The sweet, the lovely, the patient Rosie Key. Love it. Who else we got? We got Back to Retro, the OG, the man, the myth, the legend. That's right, guys. Hill Valley's own Back to Retro review. Who else we got? We got. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share button, guys. Let's see if we can get over 150 likes today. No pineapple. Pineapple does not go on pizza. But Ratatouille said yes. What do you think of them apples? What are you doing there, Rosie? What else we got? We got Fight for Freedom in the house. Chantel, how are you? How are you in the Rustmeister? Hopefully everything's good over there in your household. We got Big John in the house. That's right, John. Pepperoni, bacon, pineapple, jalapeno, and anchovies. Best pizza ever. I'm not going to say it's not, because like I said, man, pineapple and the mozzarella cheese, it does something. It does a unique flavor. So you throw a little anchovy in there, maybe it does the same. Sugarfoot, how are you, Sugarfoot? Good morning. Fight for Freedom. Sorry, hopefully you might not be here, but we did give you the shout out, Chantel. Hopefully you're doing good. Let's see who else we got. We got Back to Retro. Bad Boys is live. That's right. April, love of my life. April's in the house, guys. Good morning. Headed over to Needles for Social Security here pretty soon. Let's see who we got. Captain Kush, the Kush man in the house. That's right. Yoda sparking it up. I love it. I've had a Klingon experience. Boy, let me tell you guys something, man. When I was doing meth back in the day, like 30 years ago. Fuck, I hate to say that, man. This was 30 fucking years ago. Feel old. When I was doing meth back in the day, man, one time, the only time I ever done it, I've seen a lot of people get one. Had a fucking boil. I still remember right here. I thought about getting a razor blade and fucking trying to get in that motherfucker. It was driving me crazy from doing too much meth. I remember that going to work and people were like, "What's that on your face?" Tim W. Big shout out, Tim W. I love it. I love it. In the house, guys. Don't forget, guys. We got Tim W's. I got to get him that video. I started working on it this weekend. Need to finish it up. He's doing a fundraiser, guys. That's right. Tri-State Workforce Fundraiser. You need his info? Hit me up, guys. I'll make sure you guys all get it. He's making jam. He makes the best jams, guys. It's for a good cause, for a good thing. He be jamming. That's right, guys. He be jamming. Go give him some love and support, guys. So the game is getting ready to start too, since I'm over here. Cyber Conclave, Conqueror to the Throne of St. Peter, guy. There we go. So big shout out, guys. Big shout out. The Jam Man. That's right. Hot tamales getting in the munchies. Ooh, tamales sound good, man. What did I have yesterday? That was like really good munchie. Can't remember about popsicles, man. Like the big sticks. Remember those? And those are really good, especially when it's warm and you just fucking like cool down eating a big stick. Oh man, those are good. And then Fruit Leathers. Fruit Leathers is my go-to. Munchie, man. I love I started getting into is it dehydrated for freeze-dried fruit. Man, when you're stoned and you eat some freeze-dried fruit, holy shit, that's an experience. What does the nose pepper do? It gets jalapeno business. The nosy pepper. Oh, Lonnie. I love it. Lonnie and his dad jokes. All right, guys. All right. Big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you watching. Even if you're not watching with us live, big shout out to you. We appreciate you tuning in, doing your thing. A lot of people up in here this morning. Love it. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button, guys. All right, let's get into some Wakey Bakey news this morning, guys. We got a lot to cover. You had the movies through the weekend. You had a lot of shit go down. Let's do it, guys.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey Bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, guys, let's get into this. A bit of sad news over the weekend, guys. Hall of Famer Steve Mongo McMichaels dies at age 67, guys. He was battling a long-term battle with, I want to say MS. It might be different, though. ALS. Big battle, man. For years, he's been battling it. You might remember, if you're a wrestling fan, Steve Mongo McMichael. He did commentary for Monday Nitro. Back in the day, and then he ultimately turned heel and joined the Four Horsemen, guys. So it was him, Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, Dean, the fuck is, can't remember his name, Dean, damn, and Chris Benoit. I can't believe I forgot Dean. I want to call him Dean Martin. What the fuck? But anyway, guys, besides wrestling, he was a Hall of Fame football player, played for the Bears many, many years. He lived his dream life, married his high school, college sweetheart, ended up getting divorced. But I mean, that's just, that just goes with the territory. He lived the dream, man. He lived his dream. He got to wrestle afterwards. He got to play football. Unfortunately, his battle with ALS happened in 2021. Boy, he was a fighter, man. He was a fighter. Fought all the way up until this weekend, man. God bless him, man. God bless him. What else can what else can you say, man? God bless him. God bless him. Big bucket of win. He got to live his dream, got to live the best life, got to fight, man. Good for him, man. Good for him. That's what I say. Dean Malenko. There you go. What the fuck can I remember Malenko? The man of 1,000 holds. I'm a man of 1,001 holds. Let's go. Hold 1, arm bar. Hold 2, the face of fear. Hold 3, arm bar. So it looks like they're going to be doing a biopic on the life of Anthony Bourdain. I agree, it should be done. Anthony Bourdain, what a cool fucking dude. Miss him, man. Miss him in his show. So they're talking Dominic Sessa to play Anthony Bourdain. What do you guys think? He's got the look. He's got the look. What in the world would make a brown-eyed girl turn blue? Oh, man. So this is getting a lot of buzz, guys. Not just for Pedro Pascal, but J.H. Rollins. J.K. Rollins, my bad. She's been going on the Twitter, guys. She's been going on the X talking about trans issues. I'm a big guy. Whatever you believe, I'm a freedom of speech guy. I think you should be able, if you don't believe in trans rights, whatever, you should be able to say it. It doesn't mean you're a hateful person. It means you have a point of view. Same with if you are for trans rights. You're not a hateful person. You're just a person with a point of view. And I don't think you should be attacked for your view. You're not personally attacking anyone other than like a blanket group. You're not even attacking. You're just saying, I don't believe what they believe. And then you get a bunch of shit back. So J.K. Rowling apparently is not a fan of the transgender movement. And she goes to Twitter to talk about it quite a bit. And Pablo Pascal, star of The Last of Us, Fantastic Four, a whole bunch of stuff, called her a loser, horrendous loser for her viewpoints, guys. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a bunch of fucking millionaires bickering over their words. Who gives a fuck? We're all out here paying fucking $30 an egg. And you want to fucking bitch about words. You know what I mean? Man, I went to Sam's Club the other day. Had a trans issue, took it to the shop, $1,100 to fix it. What was it? Went to Sam's Club the other day, man, and I like those pot pies, the big ones that they make, and then you just put them in the oven and cook them. Usually they're about I don't know, under 20. They're like 16, $18, something like that. Good price for a whole meal for a couple people. They're like $30 almost now, man. Things are going up, prices for food. So I don't give a fuck what you think. If you're a millionaire bitching about another millionaire, fucking she's probably a billionaire, to be honest. If you're a millionaire bitching about a billionaire's political views while I'm paying $30 for eggs, go fuck yourself. Oh man. That's what I say, man. I'm worried about buying a pot pie. I don't give a fuck if you're wearing women's clothes or calling yourself Judy. I don't give a fuck. I just want a reasonable pot pie at a good price. And if you're the person selling it to me, again, I don't give. Whoa. Whoa. So I've been cleaning the studio room here, and I have a closet right next to me, and some shit just fell out of the closet. I guess it wants me to unbox. Look at these giant Pez. These giant. My neighbor lady brought me these a while back. Look at these. These are pretty cool. Apparently, we're just doing a review right in the middle of the show. Is that Donkey? Look at a giant Pez. Where do you get Pez this size at? See what else we got in here. Oh, look at this one. Thor. That's kind of a cool one. A Thor. What do we got here? Puss in Boots. We got Puss in Boots. We got a Santa Pez in the package. We got a snowman Pez. Ooh, there's candy in there. I love me some Pez. What else we got? We got a see-through reindeer. And we got a weird Hulk Pez. Like a dollar store one. Yep. And that's the Pez collection, guys. Charlie Brown. That one's actually pretty cool. Well, anyway, that just fell out of the closet. I just got a free unboxing. You got a free unboxing. I just go to ask that, where do I get the Pez that size? All right, guys, let's get into a little. We already are in the Wakey Bakey news. That's right. Let's see what else we got. Movie news, guys. Movie news. Oh, you know what? We haven't done this. Cheech and Chong, guys. Cheech and Chong roll out the last movie. Do you think it will be the last movie once they get a little taste of the money?
I've been along for the ride since the very beginning.
Let's check it.
Am I driving okay?
I think we're parked, man.
Okay, look, there's no smoke and mirrors here. Pals Cheech and Chong are in the house this morning to talk about their new film, Cheech and Chong's last movie. Hey, you two, welcome. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Thank you. Good to see you. So I want to go back to the beginning because it was through a series of circumstances that you all met in Canada. And Tommy, you've said that you realized that you had this understanding. What was said understanding?
I don't know.
We never understood each other. That was your understanding.
You're asking a guy that doesn't know where the bathroom is.
I mean, okay, how about this? Another
Wherever
thing that
he walks.
Another thing that you've said is that there's a Cheech and Chong in everybody, because that is who we are. We're everybody out there, and that's why people can relate to us.
That's right. Everybody's got a secret. And when Cheech and Chong got together, when I found out what his secret was, I let the world know. When I found out that he was up dodging the draft, I would be on stage, and especially when we came down to LA, because he was still wanted by the FBI, and I'd say, any FBI people here tonight? And Cheech would be in the background. Hey, shut up, man. That's not funny.
I didn't realize that he went to Canada to dodge the draft. That's fucking crazy, man.
Shut up.
And Cheech, why did you guys want to do this documentary now?
It was about time to wrap up kind of our history that nobody had ever put out there, our real history of how we got together and did that thing. And it was about time, and they came up with the idea, Dave and Robbie, Tommy's daughter.
Wow, look at them back then, man. Look, where was it? They only showed it for real quick.
Together and this, did that thing. And it was about time, and
look, oh my God, look how young Cheech and Chong were. Look at that fucking mustache, man. Holy shit.
they came up with the idea, Dave and Robbie, Tommy's daughter, who's one of the co-producers, and he said, well, as long as I don't have to be in it a lot, that sounds good.
Yeah, and one of the things that y'all talk about, I think many people may not realize you all had really great success, and then you went your separate ways for a little bit, and in the documentary, you have some frank conversations about your relationship.
Yeah. Well, every team that's ever been together, I don't care who they are, they always have arguments, and because you're finding out what the joke is, until you find out what the joke is, because the joke is to find out about when they laugh, then it's a joke. Other than that, you're just talking. And so we found out that process in our career, and especially in our early career.
But there's also a lot of instinctive things, like
what is he wearing? What is Tommy?
I met
Tom
Cheech.
wearing?
I was the guy that Cheech worked for told me about this guy because I was looking for an actor, for the improv group I had, and he says, "I got the perfect guy for you." His name is Richard Marin. He's a writer. He writes for me, and it was a hippie newspaper. And so when I met Cheech, no one knew what he was.
They thought I was a narc.
Well, yeah, because he had nice clothes
and short hair.
Yeah, short hair. But you were a Moonie then, right?
No, I was a transcendental meditator. I still am. Every day. Me and Howard Stern.
That's a Moonie. Anyway.
No, my wife actually was a translator for the Moonies.
Really?
Yeah, from Russian to whatever they spoke.
What wife?
3. Natasha, my current
the
wife
last one
of 20 years.
Last one.
we
got Cheech and Chong's last movie, and you got Cheech's last wife.
With that, we want to take a look at a clip.
What's the Moonies? I don't remember.
You still won't grow your mustache back. You made such an imprint with that character, and then to have you not doing that, it's really hard to accept it. See, your mustache is so important for the Cheech character that you're trademark, and you refuse to do it.
I didn't want to wear a mustache because I was doing
other
roles. And also, it made me look older. And I didn't want to look older.
You're not Cheech.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you about your mustache.
I'm Cheech of Cheech Barin.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. That's the difference.
Nothing lasts forever, Tommy. Nothing lasts forever.
No, he won't grow the mustache.
What's up? Yeah. Oh, it's good to see you two. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Our pleasure, man.
That's a pretty good interview, man. I did not realize that he won't grow the mustache back because of that. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, guys, let's get into a little something I like to call Today in History, guys. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. That's right. Thor says it's today in history. Puss in Boots. All right, let's get into this, guys. Today in history. Let's do it.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
Today in history, Brian must pay his mortgage. Is what's going to happen. All right, guys, today in history, if you're celebrating a birthday today, guys, blow up those comments, guys. Let me know if you're celebrating a birthday, you're celebrating it with Penelope Cruz. That's right. She dated Tom Cruise for a minute, right? Penelope Cruz, guys. What is it? A few movies. She's done, guys. Let's not forget Jay Leno. Jay Leno's birthday is today, guys. American comedian, the great Jay Leno. Terry Pratchett, English author, was born in 1948. 1937, Saddam motherfucking Hussein. That's right. Boy, what a crazy shit show that was over there. He would have been celebrating a birthday if he wasn't a ruthless dictator, but you know. Harper Lee, American writer, was born in 1926, guys. And then let's say today in history, featured event. Sorry, looking to see what's going on there. Featured event: Mussolini was executed on this day, guys. Italian dictator Benito Mussolini was who, after a series of military misadventures, became unpopular even among his fellow fascists and captured while trying to flee Italy, and was executed on this day in 1945. Oof. 2004, American Television Network, CBS, broadcasted photographs depicting heart treatment of Iraqi inmates at the Abu Ghraib prison in the U.S.-occupied Iraq, initiating a national debate on torture and the Geneva Conventions. Is that the one where the woman like had her boobs out and was like resting them on their heads or something? Wasn't that like a thing? Like they had them all naked or something. They were posing pictures of them. There was some kind of weird shit like that. 2003, Apple launched the iTunes Store, which gave users the ability to purchase and download music from the internet directly. You know, crazy story, guys, is the first time I've ever downloaded anything from Apple iTunes. You know, I was getting it from Napster. I was getting it from all the things. I decided, I was working. I was like, I want to hear this song. I want to hear this song right now. I'm just going to buy it from the iTunes Store. I'm thinking that somehow there's a super fast internet connection from like you press the button and you just start downloading it. You know, this is a long time ago too. Boy, it took me 2 days to download that fucking song. It didn't work any better than not paying for it. Let me tell you that. But how crazy is to think that, man? 2003. The app, like we've been living with apps and stuff for so long. Do you remember when they first came out and it was there's an app for that? Hey, how long is this board? There's an app for that. Remember they had those commercials? Man, that was revolutionary. Crazy. 2001, American businessman Dennis Tito became the first space tourist when he launched into orbit aboard a Russian supply mission to the International Space Station. He paid $20 million for the 6-day trip. And he's not calling himself an astronaut. He called himself a space tourist. And he was up there for 6 days. He went to the space station. If you're in fucking space for 5 minutes, you're not an astronaut. I'm just saying. All right, who am I, guys? Who am I? Look at space. Look outside. No, I'm busy. Fucking Katy Perry. There's something wrong with Katy Perry. I'm telling you right now. Something. Pirate Bay, man. I love me some Pirate Bay, boy. Love me some Pirate Bay. Still use it a little bit. 1996, Australian gunman Martin Bryant began a killing spree that left 35 people dead and some other 18 wounded in Port Authority of Tasmania, Australia. Where's Aaron at? Speaking of mass murderers from Australia. Oh, man. It was the country's worst mass shooting and led to stricter gun control. I'd like to hear his view on that, Aaron. 1969, French leader Charles de Gaulle resigned his presidency. 1967, at the height of the Vietnam War, American boxer Muhammad Ali refused induction into the U.S. Army, citing religious reasons. His subsequent conviction was eventually overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court. The Allied occupation of Japan came to an end 7 years after rapid social and economic change followed the country's surrender in World War II. I was in 52. 1947, Brian, I flushed the toilet. I'm a plumber. Come over here. I got some plumbing work for you. I planted a seed. I'm a farmer. I'll have to catch you later. Leaving for Phoenix, headed to Yuma to pick up more quail. Nice, nice. Drive safe, Timmy. Drive safe, buddy. How's the hip, you old hipster? Norwegian ethnologist and adventurer Thor Hindral, a small crew from Selda, Peru, aboard the primitive raft, the Kon-Tiki, arrived in Polynesia 3.5 months later. I actually did a video about this for a guy who was doing a Polynesian with tiki video, and there was a lot of shit about this. They used the currents to see how far it would take them. Pretty interesting thing. 1926, American author Harper Lee, who won national acclaim for her novel To Kill a Mockingbird, was born. 1881, gunfighter Billy the Kid escaped from prison in New Mexico, where he had been convicted of murder and sentenced to death. He was killed several months later by Pat Garrett. That's right. I love me some Billy the Kid news, man. We might do that on the 420 show. Just cover his escape from prison. 1878, actor Lionel Barrymore was born in Philly, guys. Was he part of the Barrymore family? I think so. Maybe he might have been the first. Lionel Barrymore. Georgiana Barrymore. Yeah. Yep. He sure was. He was the first. All right, guys. 1789, Captain William Blah of the British ship the Bounty. And 18 of his men were set adrift by mutinous sailors led by the master mate Fletcher Christian. James Monroe, who was the 5th president of these United States, who asserted a cornerstone of the U.S. foreign policy in Monroe Doctrine, was born. And then King Edward VIII, I am, actually the 6th. King Edward VI, I am, Edward VI was born in France, guys. And that was your, tomorrow we got a royal wedding. Ooh, ooh. And that was your Today in History, guys. That's right. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one, Rosie. Number one cannabis superstore, guys. All right, let's get into this, guys. We're going to do a little box office movie weekend news. All right, there you go. Oh, this dog is such a pain in my ass. This dog is such a pain in my ass, guys. All right, so the the box office, guys, for the weekend. Sinners still at number one, grossed $45 million, guys. It's at 122 million worldwide, second week up there. It's supposed to be a really good original movie. I want to see it. Up at number 2, guys, Star Wars Episode 3 re-release made $25 million over the weekend. I might have to go see that in the theater. I remember taking my son to go see it. My cousin lit my grandma's house on fire the same day. But yeah, I remember going to see that, man, in the theater. I might have to go do it again. Coming in third, guys, was The Accountant 2. And I actually watched this weekend, guys. The Accountant 2 is the biggest drizzle and shits I've ever seen in my life. Horrible movie, guys. It really was the drizzle and shits. Everything good about The Accountant 1 was gone. So The Accountant 1 was about a character Ben Affleck played who had autism, severe autism. And he was raised by his dad, then raised in prison to be really good with numbers. He was the accountant, but also he's a karate man and he can take care of himself. And basically, the FBI are looking for this guy. And you guys, if you've seen The Accountant 1, Rosie, go lay down. She's getting all fucking hitting everything. Oh, Rosie, go lay down. What was it? What was I saying? Shit. Oh, so it was about his autism, about him being different, about him being able to do things normal people can't do because he's autistic. So now the second one was more about him changing and becoming more human, if you will, if that makes sense. It just sucked, man. It sucked. It was bad. It was really, but John Barenthal's in it too. It just, it was the shits, man. I would not recommend it. It was a horrible movie. The Accountant 2, just horrible. A Minecraft movie still hanging in there, guys. Still got 22 million for the week. Coming in third, a strong third too, a strong fourth. I mean, right underneath both of those. And then you got Until Dawn, The King of Kings, The Amateur, Warfare, Pink Floyd Live. Those are all coming in under 10 million for the weekend, guys. Amateur is probably going to be gone in a couple weeks. The King of Kings, that was more of the Easter thing. But way to go. Snow White made 400,000. It's only grossed 85 million. Wow, that's a huge loss on that. I wonder what Snow White spent. Let's see. Budget. Doesn't say what their budget was. Be interesting to see what their budget was. You know what? I could just look it up. $209 million they spent on this movie. $209 million. And so far they've grossed worldwide 195. Woo! They're just barely gonna break even on this thing, man. Oh, but they'll make some money off of it. You still got DVDs, you got all that. But yeah, that thing. Woo! That thing was bad, man. That thing was really bad. So yeah, guys, I might have to go see Star Wars this week. I might have to go see the last one, episode 3. Revenge of the Sith. That's one of my favorites. I like episode 2 as well. I thought the Attack of the Clones was pretty good. For all you Star Wars geeks. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I'm hungry. I'm starving like Lee Marvin. I got to get me something to eat right now. And Rosie looks like she's hungry too. All right, guys, I appreciate you. We'll be live at noon with a nooner, guys. That's right. Dank and Dark, I think, is today. We got a whole bunch of stuff we're dropping, guys. I'm playing with some things. I got some news, movie making news, guys. That's right. It looks like we're going to be making a movie. I decided it's time. It's time to get back. I even got my cameras out. Got all the filmmaking gear out, guys. So movie time pretty soon. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go get something to eat. Take care of yourselves, guys. You are loved. You are appreciated. I'll see you like at 2, 1. And then, of course, the 420 show, guys. We're talking Billy the Kid today. Oh, don't get me started on Billy the Kid, guys. Oh, man, I love me some Billy the Kid. Let's get out of here, guys. You are loved. You are appreciated. Remember, be the difference you want to see in the world, guys. We'll see you at 420. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Lonnie, remind me about the prank call. That was pretty good. I was looking. You know what's weird too, guys? I know we're ending the show, but Belichick and his girlfriend. It's really weird. I saw them on a red carpet, and he's all old manned out, and she's like 20-year-old with her abs showing through a dress. Like, different. We'll see you guys. 182 likes. Nice. Let's do 20 more. Let's get 200, guys. We appreciate you. Have a good one.